Alright, this was a PA Assassin game I recorded earlier. Or Phantom Assassin. I'm not really good with this character. I'm not really good at this game at all. I just started playing it. But I'm really starting to like it, man. I mean, I came over from playing Warcraft. I've been playing Warcraft since beta. And that game just got so stale for me, so I'm trying something new. This game is completely different from Warcraft. You still have some of the same characters, some of the same spells. So I don't know, it's kind of being an easy transition at this point. So, because this character is kind of like a hunter and a rogue in a way in Warcraft. So I never really liked melee in WoW, but I don't know, for some reason I really like this character because she's quick, she can get out of trouble, and she can deal damage. It's hard to solo. I haven't gotten the solo part down. I can kill certain squishy guys like Crystal Maiden, Zeus, Drow Hunter, and Sniper. I can solo, but I can't handle anyone else like Ursa or any of those guys. Again, I'm not that good. That's why I'm kind of surprised how well I did in this game. Anyway, I was playing with this Ricky. First of all, this is a hard lane for the Dire. And then it's 2 melee against 2 casters, so I was kind of worried that we're going to be in trouble at this point. And also, I had my Quelling Blade and I sold it because I figured we have 2 melee down here. I'm not going to go in and try to last hit creeps, especially going up against 2 casters, so that's why I sold the Quelling Blade earlier. Again, it's probably stupid. People, if anybody watches that are pro, like, why would he sell his Quelling Blade? He's not going to get any last hits. But I don't really go for last hits. I think last hits are kind of, they're not overrated, but if you don't know what you're doing, especially if you're in melee, it's better to stay alive than trying to get last hits, I think. It's better to stay alive, keep your regens, stay in XP range instead of trying to go for last hits all the time, because you can go for all the last hits that you want, and then like this Ricky here, you know, you're already at, you know, a couple of hits away from dying 1 minute in the game, so it's not really worth it. So what I was doing at first, just going and getting my XP and running, stay within, I think it's, I don't know if it's 12 or 18 yards or whatever is the XP range. Just stay within there, try to get a last hit, and if you can't, you can't. Just get out. And also, I can get a lot of last hit if I choose my Stifling Dagger. But again, you got to have like 3 points in it for it not to drain so much mana. Early in the game, it just uses too much mana, so I'd rather save my mana to blink. Rather than going for the last hit. I think I got one right there. No, I didn't get any. But this Ricky guy was bugging me because he kept yelling at me he had a strong Spanish accent. I could barely understand him, but he was saying for me to attack. He's I think he's level 2 at this point, and he wants to charge in at level 2 with no stealth, nothing, no silence. And I'm yelling at him like, just shut up and wait, because you're useless at this point. Ricky is useless before level 6. You're not surprising anybody. You can't just jump in and attack it. So I'm telling him to just relax and wait, let the game come to him. And he refuses to regen. There he is standing there, and if I didn't jump in, he would have killed Ricky. So I got the first blood there, saving Ricky. I think he was talking, not paying attention, and he was about to die, but I saved him. And then right now I'm just yelling at him to like go regen, do something, or just stand there. It'd be cool to play a team game. I played with my brother. I've never played with anyone that I actually, like a full team of 5. I've never played with anyone, like anyone that I know from like the internet or whatever, or from Steam. So I can't imagine how much fun that would be to actually play with a group of 5 people that you know, rather than just random people, especially random people and half the team doesn't speak English. Anyway, I'm 1 up right now. My main problem right now in this game is building money, because I don't go for last hits. Right now I only have 2 last hits, only 1 on a creep and 1 was from a kill. So it takes me a while to get the weapons that I need. but I try not to die because I figure uh, one of the best ways to help your team, if you're not going to just obliterate everyone, is to not die. Because staying alive actually helps your team a lot because you're not feeding. So I try to go by that philosophy, and I think I got him there. Yeah, got him again. He was being a little aggressive, but I helped Ricky out again, and I'm up 2-0 right there. Still, I got 2 kills and only only 3 last hits. That's kind of sad, but oh well, it's working. I guess that's the alternative. If you're not getting last hits, at least get some kills. That way you'll get your money quick. The first item I always get is my wand, because I need the regen, the mana and health regen. I hate using tangos because they're so slow and it takes forever to get you back. Plus, I think, it's a waste of space in your bag. So the first thing I get is, after I get my boots anyway, I go after the wand. And I know this is not the norm because all the guides I've seen so far, none of them, I don't really follow them. I try to just do it by the way that I play. Because if you try to use someone's guide and you're trying to play how they play, and that never helps. You have to develop a pattern for yourself and play based on your style rather than trying to mimic someone else's style. I tried to get him there, but I didn't want to chase him too far because I know that whatever that character is, that witch, is further down. I didn't want to chase him too far out. And right now Ricky is still worrying about ganking. He doesn't have any stealth. Again, I tell him to just keep backing off. You can't see my text, but I'm telling him to back off. Just back off. And just wait, let him come. Because he's feeding us slowly. That storm monk, whatever that character name is. Weebles. Remind me of those monks in Mist of Pandaria and Warcraft. Thought it was pretty cool. And there goes Ricky trying to come around the back with no stealth, and he goes after him, and I'm chasing him. I let him go. He's going towards the tower, and Ricky chases him towards the tower, and he dies like an idiot from Storm Spirit because he went under the tower with no stealth, no speed boost, nothing. At level 3, trying to get that 1 kill. And at this point, I'm yelling at him, and I think he starts to listen after this. But it's good for me, he dies, and I'm in the lane by myself getting all the XP. Still being very careful. He's still being a little aggressive. He's just going in there getting killed. And there he goes. He charges in again. And again I have to jump in and kind of like push them away. I'm chasing him, but I let him go again because that tower is there and it's not worth it. Go around back. And where is Ricky? I think he went up top. Yeah, he's heading. Okay, look like he's heading back to base because he's low on health again, like a noob. And that's one thing I don't do in this game. I hate when people do it. I never tell anyone how to play. I don't tell them how to do it, how to use their characters. I don't tell them what to buy, what items, or what skill to choose. I just tell everyone to play. Just play and have fun. Try to be someone's parent in the game. It takes the fun away. And I hate when people try to do that to me. I never ask for help. If I ask for help and you tell me it's one thing, but if you just come out of nowhere and be like, oh, do this, you're a noob, do that, it completely takes the fun out of the game. So I end up muting a lot of people. I know it doesn't help in the team concept, but you don't really need to talk to people in this game to know what you're doing. You can just ping on the map, and if you see a group of your teammates going somewhere, then you go with them. You don't really need that communication. It's not like we're doing a raid, but there's a lot of people in this game that think they're experts and they want to tell the whole team what to do, while they're like feeding the other team. But me, I never do that. I hate when other people do that. We're not playing for money. We're not in the international or anything. We're just online having fun in a pub group. Now, if we're playing for money and exact stake, that's a different story. But it's just fun. Everybody's learning, trying to have fun. Right now, at this point, I thought we had an awful team. I thought we had a bunch of carries and only really one support guy, and I thought we were gonna actually get obliterated. But I kind of noticed that their Evoker was horrible, and his name is Evoker, and his Steam avatar picture is Evoker. So during the character selection, I was like, oh my god, this guy obviously is going to pick Evoker, but he's probably a beast and he's probably going to destroy everyone on our team. But that's never the case. When I see guys have names of like Dro or Ricky, that's their character name, and then they pick that character, at first I think that they're going to be really, really, really good. But then they all end up sucking anyway, because they probably put all their time in one character and don't understand the other characters. Which is another thing about this game. You have to play every character, and not so you can learn how to be a beast with them, is to learn their weaknesses. So when you're playing with your favorite character, you know the limitations of the guys you're facing. And that's one thing I'm trying to work on, but it's like 102 characters. It's kind of hard. And it's kind of hard to actually play a character and learn without getting yelled at all the time. And there I go again, jump in, save Ricky, obliterate the Storm Spirit now. I'm gonna go after, did I get her? Yeah, I end up getting her. Actually no, Ricky got the kill on the Storm Spirit, but I obliterated her. I got an assist on that. So now he's happy. He was really, really happy. He got his first kill. He's got some money, and at this point I think he hit level 6, so now he can stealth, and he was like, yeah, you're right, I should have just relaxed. Yeah, and there he is, moving on with about a little less than a quarter HP. I don't know what he's planning on doing with that, but it was a little frustrating to play with. But I didn't say anything to him, because if that's his way, that's his way, This point the game is going a little slow. I should have went and tried to help out with middle or top, but I don't know. I think I was watching the Jets game while I was playing, and I don't know, I just didn't feel like it. I was like, these guys on here are going to feed us, so why not just stay here and get fed? Why try to go somewhere else and get fed when all the food is right here for me? So I just hung around for a little bit longer. And I think we actually get some help from the droid. I'm not sure. I think he does come by and help us out. Ricky, he's an alright character to play with. He can be annoying, but you never see hardcore players use Ricky. When you look at the videos of the tournaments, no one uses Ricky because he's countered so easily, and once you make him visible, he's completely useless. He can't do anything. So it's kind of a waste to pick him up. Late game though, he's a beast, especially if he's snowballed. And he can really, really wreck a game, but it's very rare that you see guys use him. And right here I see Dro about to die. She dies, and I jump in, take out Storm. Tries to get away from me. Bang him out. Now Evoker comes over and tries to join the fun, and at this point I was kind of worried, because again, his name is Invoker. He picks Invoker. He has an avatar of Invoker, And at this point, he has no kills in the dead, so I'm like, maybe he's just having a slow start, and I don't want him to, I don't want to be the one to snowball him out of control, so I kind of stay away. And one of the other things I do in this game that's, again, I know it's not the right thing to do, but I never buy teleports. I run back. And I'm doing it right here. I don't know, probably because I'm cheap and I don't want to waste the money on the teleport. I wish they're pretty cheap too. I think they're only maybe like 120 or something. But I don't want to spend the money on them, and I don't want to waste the bag space on them, so I just run back and get my regen, and then I run back to my lane. I know that's kind of noobish, but whatever. I guess once I get better and I learn all the items, I'll start doing it the right way. And the other thing I do is when I'm running back, like right now I'm running back from base to my lane and I'm not watching my character, and I do that a lot and I die, and I know a lot of noobs do that too. I know I'm a noob, I'm never said I'm not, but I have to get out the habit of doing that. But right there I see, that's what I love to pick off weak guys, and I guess that's the role of PA anyway. You see someone, CC'd, crowd controlled, or in trouble, it's your job to go in and clean up the mess, and that's what I did. I let Invoker go there because I saw his help was coming. There's Storm Spirit weak again. I went and picked them off, or assisted Dro on the pickoff. She needed that bad. But again, I'm staying away from Invoker. I see his minions out there, and at this point I'm starting to lose confidence in him anyway, because I'm like, alright, he's not doing anything. He's 1-1. I'm thinking he's a beast. I look on his stats real quick, and I'm like, you know what? There's nothing to worry about. And then he does that Sunstrike or whatever, and he completely misses me, and I'm like, why would he even do that? I'm not crowd controlled, I'm just walking, and he uses Sunstrike, so I'm like, alright, he doesn't know what he's doing. So now I'm totally not afraid of him at all. There I am running back to base with my new break, not even watching my character. Once I get my phase boots, then I get my magic wand, and now I go for the Yasha. Once I have the Yasha build, I go for my Battle Fury. And once I get the Battle Fury done, then I kind of get the next item based on how the game is going. I know I should get a Poor Man's Shield, but I don't know. Again, it's just from coming from Warcraft, just the whole defense thing. You kind of build for DPS, and I have the ability to blink. I have my avoidance, my blur. So using a Poor Man's Shield, I guess, will help a lot, but I'd rather go for DPS. I'm not saying it's the right way, or it's just my way. And again, maybe it's also from playing Diablo 3, because you kind of have to build yourself as a glass cannon. You got to be able to avoid damage, not take damage, avoid it, and dish out a lot of damage. And that's kind of the philosophy I'm using with a PA. Doing a little team push here. I think we tried to take this tower out. And what I also do, every time there's a push from the opposite team, I always run back. I never go forward. And then I choose my target, and I use my Phantom Strike and jump in and take out that target. I never initiate fights. I don't know if I'm supposed to. I don't know. It seems like everyone already have predetermined roles and rules of how to play. I don't. I just play how I know how to play, and I never initiate fights with Phantom. If I'm playing with Draw, I will. If I'm playing with Husker or any of those guys, I will, but not with Phantom. I run back, and I look, and I choose my target, and then I go in for the strike. Sometimes people get mad because I'm kill stealing. I don't know if there's why they even call us kill stealing, because the object of the game is to kill the other team, not to wait for somebody else to do it. If you have a chance to do it, you do it. A lot of times you wait because you feel bad, you want someone to get the kill, and then the guy gets away. So then that's completely pointless. So if you have a chance to kill somebody, you kill them. This one I thought there was a straggler behind the bottom here. But I follow nature down, see what he's doing. He has a bunch of minions blinking, and I figured it's a free shot to get some XP and some gold. Because at this point I have my Yasha. I'm starting to build my battle flurry. I have my claymore, so I'm starting to build up some DPS. So again, this is from not using the quelling blade. I figure, hey, I'm gonna put out DPS anyway. If the bonus from the quelling blade went towards heroes, I would use it, but what's the point if it doesn't? If it only goes to creeps? And there I am. I've realized this invoker is garbage, so I go after him. He gets away. Got a little battle going on here. I'm searching. I'm backing up, but I'm looking to see who I had to take out. That was a really nice knife right there. That was right in the back. And then this nice double kill right there. One with a knife and one with a... And that time I stood in like an idiot and take the Sunstrike from Invoker. I'm sitting there like, hey, what's this? This bright light, boom. But it didn't kill me. Not really worrying about it. I have 3 points in my blur, so it didn't do that much. And I have my wand, so I just healed up a little bit. While we're hitting this tower, I'm staying back. Again, I never push forward. I don't even melee towers unless there's like a bunch of creeps in front. I just try to keep my distance. I'm melee, but I keep my distance like a range, because even though I'm melee, I can strike like a range because I can blast in or throw my knife. So I kind of play like a range. That's why I like this character, because I always like range characters. Anyway, I figured this fight in the bottom is lost. Most of our guys are retreating, so I'm just going to retreat to go to the secret shop and get my HP regen. Yeah, so I have about 1 part left to build my my battle flurry. It looks like they're heading towards middle, so then I come back around and hit middle. Making another push with Windrunner, Nature. The other two goes off to the left somewhere, but again, they're attacking the tower. Yeah, I figured there's a bunch of trees in. I go in, make a couple of strikes, get some money, and again, back out, and then look back. All the time when I'm running away, I'm looking at the map. Once I see there's a fight going on, then I'll turn around and join the fight. I don't run away. And if I see that there's a chance that the fight could be won, then I'll go in. But here there's a 4-on-1, so that's hopeless. So I'm getting out and I'm going back to base. No TP, just run, because I'm lazy and I'm cheap. And I figure, hey, I'm full health. There's no point in me running back, so I'll just actually use a courier. So I meet the courier halfway, and I just need 1 more part for my battle fury. I'll just sit up here and wait, because we're kind of spread out right now. Look like they're making a push to middle. I'll just come here and get some free XP while I wait for the team to gather. And try to head back towards middle. Let's see what I can do. See, I'm looking for the weak one to try to pick him off. He's getting away. Evoker is weak. Let's see if I can get him. I think he got away from me. Or not. He tried to get away from me. I caught him in the trees. Got him. And then I see a Storm Spirit. Take him out real quick. This little ghost dragon, I don't even know who that is. What do you call it? Take him out. I know these bats are fake, so just get him out the way and get some XP. Team is down. So right now I'm 9-0-4. Figure take out some creeps and just make a nice middle push. Actually, right now I have enough to get my Battle Fury, so let me sprint back to the secret shop and get the last piece. Alright, so now... Oh yeah, we're gonna take on Rosh. I don't like fighting this guy. I just go for, the only reason I fight him is just for the 200 gold and some XP. I feel like you're so vulnerable in here. The other team can just come up and just gank you. Alright. Whenever I leave there, I never walk through the water. I always come around. I feel like when you walk through the water, I always seem to walk into a gank. I take the extra route and just take the safe way around. Playing safe. Maybe one day when I'm more aggressive, I'll, you know. And in the trees here, I get caught with two characters. Take those down too quick. And Storm Spirit is weak again. Took him out with a knife. Nice triple kill. Now this guy, that shadow demon looking guy, Baggins. I had a hard time killing him. I don't know his skill. I don't know what he has. I had never played with him before. I don't think I ever went against him before. But he kept disappearing. I don't know if it was a shadow blade or what, but I had a hard time with him. But at this point in the game, I'm looking at Evoker stats, and he's, 2-2-2. I really want to kill him, but he's keeping his distance. Oh yeah, I built normally I think I should have went for a BKB, but I went for the Crystallis only because I'm trying to figure out if the crit bonus and the crit chance actually helps with your coup de grace. I don't know if it increases it or there's really nothing in the game that can increase your coup de grace unless you go for the ulti that staff that you can use to buff your ulti. I've asked a couple of people, but no one's confirmed it yet if the Crystallis actually helps your coup de grace. Because it's crit based, and if I choose a weapon that increases my crit chance, it should help it, but I don't know. Again, in Warcraft, if this was Warcraft, if I had a sword or a skill that's based on crit, any item, like especially in this case it would be an agility item. Actually, I caught him that time with a blade, the sucker. Couldn't see him. And this was a nice push right here. I think I actually got the Invoker finally. But these guys, I don't know what they're doing. They group up and they spring. They try to attack us, but they just go down so easily. They really had no support. But anyway, like in Warcraft, if you have a skill that's crit based or crit damage based, if you get items or gear that has crit on it, it will increase it. But this game is kind of weird because I don't know if it does or not. Again, the bad guy was weak. Jump in, clean him up. Kind of stole Droll's kill, but whatever. She wasn't complaining at all. Take this tower down. Because if you, like, Yasha gives you attack speed bonus and foot speed bonus. If you have like 5 Yashas, you only get the effect of 1 for the attack speed and foot speed, which is kind of weird. I guess it evens out because, like in Warcraft, if you do that, most likely those weapons are unique, so you can't have more than 1, so you can't stack the bonuses. So I guess that's their way. Being that nothing is unique in this game, it just doesn't allow you to stack it, so I guess that balances that out. The only reason I reference Warcraft that much, again, it's the really only, this type of game I ever played is from Warcraft, so I reference everything on Warcraft. Nature's doing a good job trapping these guys, and I just jump in and clean them up. I'm being very careful here, as you can see, but then I see Invoker trapped. Got him that time. I think I hit him for over 1,000 on that crit. Slow her down. I think I might have gotten an assist on that. Ricky cleaned it up. And now I'm 18, 0-6. And at this point I have enough money to get a BKB. And I don't have it set for my items, which I should. So I have to go into my other page to get it. I think I actually ran to the shop to get the BKB rather than having it on. Storm again, waiting to die. I let him go though. I didn't want to go in there. I don't know if Ricky went in. Once again, this Ricky guy is such an idiot. He goes in there and dies. 2 towers and a hero, and he tries to kill Storm. And right now, the team is pretty spread out. We have a guy jungling over on the secret shop, Radiant. So I figure, hey, now it's a good chance to get my BKB. And the courier is going to Nature's Prophet. So once again, my noob ways, I'm running to the shop rather than TPing. I guess I waste a lot of experience by doing this. I mean, now that I'm actually watching myself play, I kind of realize this is really stupid. I need to start buying teleports. Saves a lot of time, especially at this point that I have so many kills. I'm making so much gold. It shouldn't be an issue for me to just buy it. Just TP back, especially that we have 3 of our second tier towers up. Alright, at this point it looks like there's a battle going on in the water over by the top rune. Trying to get there as fast as I can. I think I got there a little bit too late. Just out of range of this guy, Baggins, and it looked like he. I don't know his spells. It sounded like a Shadow Blade. He just, he vanished. So I'm like, hey, me and Nature come over looking for him. I forget, we should just make a push on top while we're over here, but he disappears. I love that also. You group up, you have a nice shot of pushing, and then you turn around, everybody's gone. There is Invoker. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna kill this guy, but he's getting away. Oh, I actually did blink in and get him. And now that I have my Battle Fury, I don't worry about creeps at all. I can just take them all out because of the cleave. Once I get the Battle Fury, it's actually easier for me to make gold because I can just blink in and clean up. It's been a little careful here because the thing at this point is when I realized that I haven't died yet. And actually, I think when I get to like 22 or 23 kills, I'm like, oh my god, I haven't died yet. And I've never played a game that I haven't died. So then I started being a little more careful. Then again, there's this guy. I'm trying to kill him and he disappears. I'm like, oh my god, this guy is so annoying. I can't kill him. He's probably the only one on the team I haven't killed yet. This part was fun because normally I kind of, when you're playing this game and you know you're doing really well, you kind of get this feeling. Because right here, I would have ran away or went jungling just to get some extra gold, but I was like, you know what? I'm confident enough that if anyone comes out, I can kill them. So I stuck around. I never ran away. I think I ran away once just to get my Yasha because I got the second. I got the epic one, but normally I just stayed in. I stayed in, and I'm just going for kills. This guy comes in. I think I kill him here finally. Yeah, that's the first time I killed him. He exploded, and I BKB'd because there was a lot of spell damage. I wasn't expecting that. I don't know if that was a spell or that's one of his abilities, but when I killed him, he exploded and took a lot of damage from me. So I BKB'd and ran back to base. And I notified the team that there was a double damage rune there, but I was like, no, I'm out of here. I think this is the last time I ran back to base rather than TPing. And if you look at my bag, you see that it's completely full. When I watch, you know, these guys, the international, I try to learn from them. I watch like Purge and all these other guys. They never have 6 items in their bag. They always end up with 5, and they leave an empty spot for a TP. But I'm just not that confident in my abilities yet to not to spare the extra item and just have a teleport. I guess once it gets to the point that I'm good enough, then I'll be able to do that. But for now, no. I'm using every slot in my bag to help my ability, to help my attack and defense or regen. This time I just called out for a final push to end the game. Right now, but we're almost doubled them up, 48-29, just waiting for everybody to gather together for a nice little run. And once again, my character's running and I'm not looking. That's such a bad habit, man. I get Invoker there. Yeah. Actually, Ricky cleaned them up. But here, take this guy out again. That time I had my BKB up, so that when I killed him, he didn't hurt me. I learned my lesson. I don't know if he does that all the time or whatever, but I was prepared for him that time. And now we're making a final push in. Get my easy blink kills. I think I'm gonna try using Windrunner. I just looked at her ability. She has a good escape because of that speed, but I don't think she doesn't hit that hard. I think I have to choose between Windrunner and Dro. I would go with Dro because Dro has the slow and silence. I don't think Windrunner has any of those. She has that rapid fire attack, but it's like shooting like BBs because it really doesn't look like it does a lot of damage. It's just a fast attack with like really low damage output, so I don't see the point in that unless it's doing some kind of crowd control like stunning or silencing or slowing their cast ability. But I don't know if in Dota there is any cast time on spells anyway. There's some channeling but not really like cast time, so there's no point of having such a super fast attack with low damage output. I mean, I guess if you're taking down a tower, it can be helpful, but I don't understand that. See, like Clinks, he has a super fast attack, but it actually gets attack damage boost from it. So that's why I don't use Windrunner. I think that's a pretty much useless ability. Anyway, we start from top and circle back around to the middle. And they circle down around as well, so I figure this is a perfect time for a final push. Again, I keep my distance. But I'm close. Although I'm running back, I'm still looking to see who is. I'm looking for a straggler. I'm looking for someone that's CC'd, crowd controlled, that can jump in and pick off. And I see that she's getting weak, so I jump in, take her out. Or help. Well, Windrunner took the kill, but still running and looking. Take out Storm Spirit. Didn't have enough to take out that guy, but again, I back off, looking. Invoker. Alright, I figure I should be able to take him out. And then I back off. Alright, now he comes in and fades out, which is, again, but then he exposes himself, and then I take him out. He went after nature while nature was surrounded by trees, which was dumb, and I took him out. And then another guy exposed, I take him out. Got an ultra kill there, take out the bats. So now the whole team is down except for that, which let the creeps take on the towers, because I am not going anywhere near those towers. I'm at 4,600 gold. I don't even notice my gold at this point. I don't think until I get the next kill I realize, oh my god, I have a lot of gold. I can probably get satanic or something. But I'm like, my bag is full. What's the point? Then I notice, I'm like, oh my god, look at all this stuff and look at all this gold. What am I gonna do now? But then, hey, here's Storm Spirit again. Another easy kill. Let me just jump in and take him out. Oh my god, he's such an easy kill. And then I get out of there. And hey, we took out the tower. There's one tower left. Once we take that tower out, the game is over. So I figured they don't need me anymore. I actually should have stayed in. I probably would have got 3 more kills to 30, but actually I tried one more time to get Invoker. And he got away. I'm not going in there. But once I hear that we have mega creeps, I'm like, oh, this is over. So there's no point in dying. I want to protect the flawless, so I just get out of there, head over to the secret trap and see what I can get. Because I figure if we retreat here, I'll come back stronger than I am right now. I mean, I guess I should have stayed in, but I was like, nah, let them clean up. There's enough of them over there to finish up, especially with the mega creeps. And then, gonna show my numinous here. I think I was trying to get satanic, but I didn't have the backspace, so I was like, what should I get rid of? I guess I'll get rid of my wand. And by the time I got over here to get rid of the wand, it was match over. And I don't know, I was really proud of myself, man. I really pushed, I really carried, I played smart. I didn't do anything stupid. I didn't run in, didn't get killed by towers or creeps, and they really appreciated me, which was really nice. It was nice because a lot of frustrating games, but it was really nice to hear. Alright, thanks for watching.